My younger sister handed me a clinic brochure and a cashier's check for $5,000 and told me to terminate my miracle pregnancy as her wedding gift. I was 12 weeks pregnant after 3 years of oof, she said. A pregnant bridesmaid ruins my aesthetic. You can always do another round next year. I'm a forensic accountant. I hunt hidden money for a living. I never thought I'd have to audit my family. In that bridal boutique, she acted like she was scheduling my dry cleaning. Book it by Friday, she said, staring at my stomach like it offended her. Devon's family is traditional. Don't bring your drama into my photos. I slid the check back. Call mom, I whispered, but you don't have enough money to buy my child. My mom stormed in. My sister turned on the tears. Mom didn't ask one question. She slapped me, then hissed that I timed my pregnancy to steal attention. Something in me shut off. I tore the check into confetti and dropped it into her champagne. Keep your money, I said. You're going to need every cent soon. Outside, my dad texted threats. Apologize. Do what my sister wants, or he'd pull his name off my lease and evict me. He forgot a detail. My husband and I owned our home. And I owned something else too, the commercial building where my dad's real estate office rented space. Bought through a company he didn't know was mine. I called my property manager. Are they current? 3 bounce checks. 90 days delinquent. Serve the eviction notice tomorrow, I said. Hand it to him. That night, my sister told me not to come to the rehearsal dinner because Devon's family already knows what kind of woman I am. So I showed up anyway. Her future mother-in-law pulled me into the powder room and said, Brittany claims you're pregnant from an affair. Step down. Stay away from the wedding. I handed her my phone, my marriage certificate, and photos with my husband. The man I'm pregnant by is my husband, I said, and he's a federal prosecutor. Your future daughter-in-law lied to you. When we walked back, my sister's tote had spilled open. An ultrasound photo slid out. I saw a tiny printer shit smudge I recognized instantly. It was my scan with her name slapped over mine. At home, I overlaid the files in my software. Perfect match. Pixel for pixel. She wasn't pregnant. She was faking it to trap Devon. The next morning, my dad barged into my office screaming about the eviction notice. I slid him a ledger of his own accounts. He went gray. Then he confessed, it's not about the wedding. It's about the trust. If you have your baby first, we lose it, and we go to federal prison. Trust. First baby. Prison. I found it that day my grandfather's sealed trust. Over $15 million. Locked until the first great-grandchild was born, and controlled by the mother of that child. Me. My real pregnancy blocked their heist. Her fake pregnancy was their workaround. That night, my parents came to my penthouse with a deal. $500,000 and a private clinic if I terminated my pregnancy and signed away my rights. I let my security cameras record everything. When my dad threatened to hire guards to keep me out of the church, I pointed at the blinking lenses. Try it, I said. My husband will turn this footage into your indictment. At the wedding, security tried to block me. My husband flashed his credentials and told them touching me would be obstruction and witness tampering. They stepped aside. When the pastor asked if anyone objected, I walked into the aisle. I object. My dad lunged. My husband caught his wrist and pinned him in front of everyone. I handed Devon 2 ultrasounds, mine, and the one my sister claimed was hers. Look at the smudge, I said. Same scan. She screamed that I hacked it, so I handed Devon the next receipt. An IUD insertion billed weeks earlier. You can't be pregnant with that, I said. She just needed to trap you before I gave birth. My sister collapsed. My parents tried to deny it, so I play the audio from my living room, my parents offering money to end my pregnancy so they could steal the trust. 300 guests heard them bargain for my baby like it was a line item. Devon walked out, then everyone else did too. In the empty church, my dad screamed that I destroyed them. I looked him dead in the eye. You did this, I said. I just brought receipts. 6 months later, I rocked my newborn son while my attorney texted, trust unlocked, transfer complete. My parents were awaiting trial. My sister's life evaporated overnight. Turns out the sweetest revenge isn't screaming. It's letting the truth do the damage and watching liars realize they can't out-audit you.